Standard 9th, Book Beehive. Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with our poetry number 3 from the book Beehive, Rain on the Roof by Coates Kinney. Let us begin with the introduction of the poet, Coates Kinney. Coates Kinney was born in 1826 near Penn Yan in New York. He was a lawyer, politician, journalist, and poet. He wrote poetry and his verses were collected in Kiku and other poems in 1855 and Lyrics of the Ideal and the Real 1888 of his verses. From this, The Rain on the Roof, which was set to music, was the most popular one, which we are going to learn now in this video. And he died in Ohio in 1904. The poem Rain on the Roof talks about the poet's various reaction to the sound of raindrops which are falling on the roof of his house. So here the poet is mentioning that the sound of the raindrops, it brings back the memories of his past. So when he hears the sound of raindrops, he is recollecting all his childhood memories. So let us see what it is there in this poetry. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. So the poet is saying that when the sky is full of clouds, and humid shadows means the clouds which are filled with moisture, uh, and when the moisture it has been filled in the cloud, it comes down in the form of rain. So he is mentioning that when the sky is covered with humid shadows and over all the starry spheres, so it is covering all the stars which are there in the sky, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, and the sadness of the dark, it is being gently weeping in the form of tears. So when the cloud bursts and the rain it gets down or comes down, the poet is mentioning that as if the sky is sad and weeping in the form of raindrops. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So when the rain falls down, so the poet is mentioning that it is so cozy and comfortable to sleep in my small cottage chamber with the cozy pillow, and while pressing my head on the pillow I am looking outside and I am listening to the pattering sound of the rain when it falls on the roof, that he is listening to that pattering sound of the rain which is falling on the roof, and he is mentioning that it is very much interesting and he loves to hear the pattering sound of the rain which is falling on his roof. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. So the poet is expressing that when the raindrops are falling on the roof, it is having a sound, it is making a sound, and each that sound, tinkling sound of the rain, it is creating an echo in his heart. And when he is hearing to that sound different dreamy fancies, or he is recollecting thousands of dreams which he had seen in his past, or we can say in his childhood, what all dreams or dreamy fancies he was having, that all things he starts to recollect that into busy being start. So here busy being, it means human being. So the poet, he is mentioning himself as busy being, and he is mentioning that as he hears the echo sound of the rain on the roof, he starts to recollect the dreamy fancies from his past. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain on the roof. So he's mentioning that as he hears to the sound, thousands of memories he is recollecting, that which he had, the childhood memories. He is recollecting that and he is weaving that into the thread. So as if we are weaving a chain, in the thread we just put the pearl beads, like that he is weaving all his recollected memories in a uh, air thread. So it is, he is imagining that and he is just recollecting all his childhood memories and dreams. And he's mentioning all this happens when he is listening to the pattering sound of the rain when it falls on the roof of his cottage. So before starting, I want to just tell you about two words given in this paragraph. So let me tell you, fourth line, first word, E-R-E, that is the word used for before. So in Old English language, this word is used for the word before. And sixth line, the word list, L-I-S-T, that is used for the word listen. So I think now you will not be having a doubt in those two words. Now let us continue with the poetry. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. So now the poet, he says that he is dreaming about the mother of him. So as he is recollecting his childhood memories with the sound of the rain, the memory of his mother comes back, and as she used in years ago. And according to this line, he is mentioning that he is missing his mother as she is no more alive, and he is missing his mother, and because of the sound of the rain, he is recollecting all the childhood memories which he had with his mother, to regard the darling dreamers before she left them till the dawn. So she was such a loving and caring mother that when this poet and maybe his siblings, she used to allow them to sleep till late in the morning, so that, and she used to allow them to dream whatever. So she will not be waking them up, and she used to make them sleep so that they can have good dreams. So he is having the childhood emotional memories of his mother. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So the poet, he is mentioning that she used to love him a lot, and she would let him as well as his siblings to sleep till the daybreak, and she used to allow them to have sweet dreams. And and the poet thinks that his mother, she is still looking at him as if he listens to the song made by the raindrops. So he feels that when the rain drops when it falls on the on the roof, that his mother, she is looking at him, and she is enjoying, or she is loving to look at him. And the sound of the rain makes him correlate with the past, with the present. So the sound of this rain, it is helping him to relate his past with the present. So whenever he hears the sound, it brings back the memories of the past, and he is reminded especially of his mother. So he is mentioning that this rain pattering sound of the rain, it is not only bringing his childhood memories or the dreams which he had, especially the pattering sound, it brings back the loving memory of his mother, who is no more alive now. I hope you understood this poetry and enjoyed it. Home assignment: write down the figures of speech of the poetry as well as the question answers given over here in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.